Hi, first off, I just want to thank you for coming in today. I know you're very busy. You got four kids, you work full time, and you're probably always going, but I do appreciate the time that you've taken out to come into school today.
Yeah, I do like to take time to focus on all of my children's education.
Good. I'm very glad to see that you're concerned with that and that you're keeping up with them and what's going on with them. I just want to let you know, Nathan is a great kid and he's very curious about a lot of things in class and always tinkering with something. And he's curious about how things work. One of his favorite centers that we like to take out is a take apart center where I give them real electronics, screwdrivers, pliers, and stuff, and they get in there and use the items to take things apart or figure out how they put them back together. So he's always at that center when it's out, and he would stay there all morning if we didn't have to give other friends a turn. So he's always moving around the class and just into things, wanting to know how things are working, or got his hands on something. So I can tell he's a real hands-on guy. Um, and now I just want to go over some of his assessment skills that we track on the children, and we check out their gross motor skills. And I see his are developing. He likes to run and jump and climb our mountain on the playground. But when we use the balance beam outside, I sometimes see him struggle to stay on it. He's got to try to get on a few more times than some of the other kids, but he is persistent and he stays on until he keeps trying until he makes it to the end. So I'm glad that I see that in him, that he doesn't give up. His fine motor skills may need some more attention. I've noticed when he's doing his writing that he kind of grips with his fist, and I always remind him the correct way to hold his pencil. But he seems to always revert back to wanting to use it like this. And at this age, we want to try to encourage them to hold their writing tool the right way. And the same thing with scissors. He wants to always like flip his hand, and he seems kind of shaky when he's going in to do precise things. So I'm always trying to remind him to keep his thumb on top and right fingers and the right hold on scissors and things like that. And there's some centers at school that we do that I try to encourage him to use too, because it's going to help with that fine motor development. Play-Doh, even using the scissors to cut the Play-Doh, stringing beads, or just putting beads on pipe cleaners or something. So if you have Play-Doh or something at home, just encourage him to use his hands and work with things like that. So that'll definitely help with those skills. And then the other thing that I'd like to share with you is his VPK assessment from the first assessment period to the second. And that's what I've got on here on his portfolio, some things that I've collected. And this is the one from the beginning of the year. Um, let's see, he was a 6 out of 12 with his print knowledge. And for his mid year, though, he did go up to a 7, which it's good that he increased like that, but I would like for him to be a little higher than a 7 at the end of the school year. So we're working on that every day, just working on the letter recognition, and we play games in class and things like that. And then the beginning of the year on his phonological awareness, he was at a 7, and then in his mid year, he's at a 7 also. So, no gains, no losses on that. But I think as soon as that letter recognition starts just clicking in his head, that's going to help with the phonological awareness, because then he'll connect the letters with the letter sounds and move on from there. And his oral language and vocabulary, he definitely always conversing with his friends, or talking to me about things. So he went at the beginning of the year, he had a 20 out of 22, and then mid-year just or no, I'm sorry, it was a 20 out of 23, and mid-year bumped to 22 out of 23. So no worries in that. And some some of the questions on that section, the children were asked to identify pictures of certain items or describe how an item was used or how it works, things like that. And then the final section of the assessment was mathematics, where at the beginning of the year he was at a 7 a out of an 18, and then at the end of the middle of the year he's bumped up one to an 8. I think math is kind of a hard concept for kids at this age to grasp, but we are working on his number recognition and counting. It seems like he's always gets caught somewhere between 13, 14, and 15, either skipping or mixing those up or something. But we are working on on our counting and getting up to 20, and also counting with like one-to-one correspondence where you touch something and then count it 1, 2, 3, like you can count beads or items or things like that. So that's something you could do at home with anything really, like money, noodles, anything like that. But I'm definitely hoping that his scores increase on his end of the year assessment and that he's meeting or exceeding expectations in all categories. So we're working hard in class to get all that going, and I think he'll do well. Is there anything that you're concerned with or have any questions about?
When is he taking the last test?
The last test will be done the second week in May, and then a week after that, we'll go ahead and set up some conferences again so you can see the results of that and see how everything's kind of come together at the end of the year.
Okay, thank you.
Any other concerns?
No, I
No?
think everything's good.
Okay, well, he does have some days where he just doesn't seem himself, where he kind of wants to wander, and then there's other days where he seems more on task and stays consistent. So we're working on that, staying consistent every day and focusing. And but when he does put his mind to something, he ends up doing a great job, and he's really fun to have in class. So I've enjoyed him this year.
Oh, that's
All right, well, then we'll see you in a few months then when we do our end of the year conference for BPK, and then you'll have a big kindergartner.
good. Sure thing.
All right. Thank you for your time.